B&B spoiler alert. Don't miss these must-see moments that will take place on The Bold and the Beautiful during the week of Monday, July 7th to Friday, July 11th, 2025. Finn is surprised by Lee's take on Luna. Someone gets shot during Luna's diabolical scheme. But who is it? Luna, Sheila, or Steffi? Steffi is shocked to hear what Luna reveals, and then what she does next. Steffi's loved ones are all hot on Luna's tail. Luna's plan goes awry, and more people go down. Carter promises Hope that he will be a good stepdad, but that Liam should stay involved as long as he can. Lee, Grace, and Bridget get to work in surgery as 3 people have been shot. Someone doesn't survive surgery. A difficult realization about Liam is made. Poppy stands firmly in her statement, which astonishes Lee. Bill understands why everyone is angry at him, but all he wants to do is see Liam. Cassandra Creech returns as Dr. Grace Buckingham on July 9th and 10. Ashley Jones returns as Dr. Bridget Forrester on July 9th and 10. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers update for Monday, July 7th reveals that Luna Nozawa will shoot Sheila Sharp in a struggle over the gun. So Steffi Forrester is in for a shock as she watches nearby. Now that Sheila has raced to the beach house, Luna is hoping her grandma will see things her way. Sheila actually came to stop Luna from making a grave mistake, but Luna will continue to believe eliminating Steffi is the solution to all their problems. As far as Luna's concerned, Steffi is the only thing standing in the way of them having a happy family with John Finn Finnegan and Hayes Finnegan. Of course, Sheila knows Luna has gone off the rails, so she'll have to be careful about how she proceeds. The last thing Sheila wants to do is push Luna over the edge and cause her to pump a bullet in Steffi. At some point on Monday's B&B episode, Sheila might try to trick Luna into surrendering her weapon. It'd be simple for Sheila to pretend she's seen the light and lie that she wants to pull the trigger on Steffi. If that doesn't work, Sheila may try another angle instead and warn that Finn will never forgive Luna if she wipes Steffi out. Whatever the case, Luna will ultimately refuse to hand the gun over, so Sheila will take drastic action and dive for it. That'll launch a dramatic struggle, which will lead to the weapon going off unexpectedly. Even Luna herself will be stunned when a shot rings out, and it looks like it'll go straight into Sheila's abdomen. Sheila seems poised to collapse as this face-off takes a bloody turn, so Luna will freak out and have to decide what to do from there. Steffi will have a front-row seat to this horror show, but it won't be over yet. Luna will make some other wild moves and take down more victims later during the week of July 7 to 11. In the meantime, Finn will be thrown for a loop over Lee Finnegan's attitude. Lee will offer updates on her perspective when it comes to Luna and all the chaotic news she causes. It's no secret that Lee thinks Luna is a total nightmare who's incapable of change, so she may argue that prison isn't good enough. Lee might worry that until Luna is gone permanently, none of them will ever truly be safe. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Luna will survive all the mayhem ahead, but one of her victims won't be so lucky. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Bill Spencer seems poised to break down at Liam Spencer's hospital bedside and blame himself after Luna Nozawa wounds his son. During the week of July 7-11, there'll be 3 characters who take a bullet, and it looks like Liam will be one of them. Liam may get shot protecting Steffi Forrester and end up needing a life-saving surgery as a result. Once Bill gets updates on what happened, he'll be horrified. You can bet that Bill will hold himself responsible for Liam's injuries, since he's the one who got Luna pardoned. B&B spoilers also point to a tough realization about Liam, so Bill may discover the inoperable brain tumor news on top of everything else. That could really open the emotional floodgates as Bill tries to process all this. In the July 11th episode, Bill will acknowledge that everyone has a right to be livid with him. Since Bill will be just as livid with himself for helping Luna score her freedom, he'll understand all the fury he's facing. That said, Bill will make it clear that he only cares about one thing in this moment. All that'll matter is seeing Liam, so Bill should eventually be granted a visit once Liam's recovering from his emergency surgery. We know Bill has some intense scenes coming up, so he'll likely break down at Liam's hospital bedside. Bill may turn on the waterworks and express his deep remorse for unleashing Luna on the people he loves. If Liam is in a coma for a bit, Bill may beg his son to come back to him. Even if Bill doesn't think they have much time left because of the tumor, he may push Liam to wake up and fight for more time as a family. Of course, there could be a curveball ahead, since Grace Buckingham suddenly has someone hounding her over the phone. Grace is way too determined to get Liam into treatment, so something else has to be going on here. There was some talk about Dr. Reese Buckingham's gambling addiction and Grace's attempt to move on from her ex-husband, but she may still be caught up in some of his drama. Liam's hospitalization could lead to some secrets coming out regarding Grace, the pills she's giving him, and any misleading results she's presented regarding the tumor. In the meantime, the bold and the beautiful, spoilers say, Bill may let his emotions pour out by Liam's bedside, so don't miss the heartfelt scenes ahead. It's going to be a deadly day on B&B. The bold and the beautiful must-watch moments for Monday, July 7th include someone getting shot during Luna's wild scheme. Is it Luna, Sheila, or Steffi? Plus, Finn is surprised by Lee's take on Luna. It promises to be a day full of pain and drama in Los Angeles, and you won't want to miss a bit of it. Tune in to CBS or Paramount Plus to watch as the fallout from the past and present shapes the future of these beloved characters, leaving you on the edge of your seat. Luna has gone entirely off the deep end over Finn and her half-brother Hayes. She isn't able to be in their lives because she killed 2 men. She shouldn't even be out of prison, but somehow she conned Bill into helping her get out. Of course, Luna blames Steffi for the way things are with Hayes and Finn. Sheila tried to talk some sense into her granddaughter, but Luna wouldn't hear it. Luna spied on Hayes at school, and she eventually attacked Hayes' teacher and got her to lure Steffi to the school. Sheila realized what her granddaughter had planned, and she tried to reach her. Everyone knows that Luna is out and about since she ran off after Will tricked her with a fake kiss, and now several lives are in danger. The surprising twist isn't Luna's death plot. It's how Will really feels about her. Will was willing to be a pawn in Steffi's plan to take down Luna, but he wasn't doing it for her. He claimed to be doing it for his girlfriend, Elektra. However, this slow burn between Will and Luna could bring a surprise twist to the bold and the beautiful. Luna thought she was getting some afternoon delight when Will dropped by her apartment. He claimed that he broke up with his girlfriend, Elektra. Will laid it on thick. He told Luna that she was the one he wanted all this time. He had some choice words to say about his girlfriend, who was watching back at the Cliff House with Steffi and Finn. Elektra wondered whether there was a truth to what Will was saying. Clearly, she was hurt by their conversation. It's possible that Will could be pulling the wool over his girlfriend's eyes. We see a slow burn building between Will and Luna. Like his father, the younger Spencer man might also have an affinity for bad girls. Luna wanted Will to show how much he wanted to. Finally, he kissed her. He claimed he didn't like the kiss, but we're begging to differ. Luna is an attractive woman, even if she's insane. He might secretly have liked the kiss. This surprise twist might unfold during the fall 2025 season. A clue about B&B's future storylines popped up on Reddit. Catherine Kelly Lang, who plays Brooke, shared the upcoming script for the September storylines on her Instagram stories. A fan took a screenshot and posted it on a Reddit thread. Luna is still in the cast despite having a gun and going after Steffi. Luna isn't going anywhere. What's also interesting is that Will is listed, but Elektra isn't. Could Will and Luna become Forrester Creations' new power couple? Maybe Luna gets redeemed and somehow finds her way in with the cool crowd. We have a feeling that Will is keeping a big secret from her girlfriend. Everything he told Luna is probably how he really feels about their relationship. Something tells us that he's not done with Luna just yet, and their story is just getting started. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are in for the week of July 7th to 25. Fans can expect Luna Nozawa's plan to go awry. 3 people get shot and 1 doesn't survive. Plus, Bill Spencer is blocked from seeing Liam Spencer. Elsewhere, Carter Walton makes a promise to Hope Logan. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Let's begin with Luna, who forced Ms. Dillon to get Steffi Forrester Finnegan down to Hayes Forrester Finnegan's art school. The pardoned prisoner was trying to coerce Steffi into letting her have a relationship with her father. However, even under duress, Steffi wouldn't agree to it. In Monday's episode, one person is shot. That could possibly be Steffi, but it also might be Sheila Carter-Sharp. After that, Luna's plan continues to go all wrong. More people show up, which probably includes Liam, Ridge Forrester, and even Taylor Hayes. As the situation spirals out of control, there are 2 more gunshot victims. B&B spoilers reveal that 3 gunshot victims are transported to the hospital. Bridget Forrester, Lee Finnegan, and Grace Buckingham all jump into action. There are surgeries, and it is stated that one of the patients will not survive. During the week of July 7th, fans can expect Carter to make a vow. The engaged COO swears to hope that he will be the best stepdad he can be. However, he hopes that Liam will stick around for a while longer. Fans can also expect people to start to make a tough realization about Liam. That sounds like people will finally start to see that something is wrong with Liam. Could he be one of the gunshot victims? Will Grace and John Finnegan be forced to tell Lee and others about Liam's brain tumor? Lee did make a bit of a fuss over Finn disappearing from the hospital lately. Fans know it's because he's helping take care of Liam, but it's still a big secret. Meanwhile, Bill tries to see his son, but is blocked. The man understands everyone being angry with him, but he will have a hard time being banned from his own flesh and blood. Also, Penelope Poppy Nozawa stuns Lee with a shocking statement. It's going to be a week full of drama on B&B. The weekly The Bold and the Beautiful must-watch moments for July 7-11 tease the week ahead features Finn's surprise at Lee's take on Luna. And later, somebody doesn't survive being shot. Plus, Carter promises Hope he'll be a good stepdad. Tune in next week so you can catch all of the dramatic moments in Los Angeles. Finn is surprised by Lee's take on Luna. Someone gets shot during Luna's diabolical scheme. But who is it? Luna, Sheila, or Steffi? Steffi is shocked to hear what Luna reveals, and then what she does next. Steffi's loved ones are all hot on Luna's tail. Luna's plan goes awry, and more people go down. Carter promises Hope that he will be a good stepdad, but that Liam should stay involved as long as he can. Lee, Grace, and Bridget get to work in surgery as 3 people have been shot. Someone doesn't survive surgery. A difficult realization about Liam is made. Poppy stands firmly in her statement, which astonishes Lee. Bill understands why everyone is angry at him, but all he wants to do is see Liam. Buckle up, the bold and the beautiful fans, because this theory might just blow the roof off the hospital. On July 3rd, Grace sauntered into Finn's office to chat about Liam's worsening condition. His tumor is growing, his hope is crumbling, and there's one treatment that could keep him alive longer. But Liam isn't biting. Suspicious? Maybe. But hold on, because the real red flag started waving when Grace's phone wouldn't stop dinging. Now, to the casual observer, Grace's annoyed little phone moment could mean anything. But this is B&B. Nothing is ever that innocent. Dr. Buckingham clearly didn't want Finn to know who was on the other end of that line. When she finally picked up, she hissed, "I can't talk right now," in a way that screamed guilt. So what's really going on? Here's the wild speculation. What if Grace isn't actually helping Liam? What if she's hurting him? Could she be secretly poisoning him? Think about it. Liam's convinced he's dying, but what if there's no tumor at all? What if his symptoms are the result of Grace's medication? It's a sinister thought, but this is the same soap where people fake deaths, swap babies, and push others off cliffs. A doctor slipping something nasty into her patient's IV? Totally on brand. But why would Grace, the always perfect professional, go rogue? Maybe she's being blackmailed. The phone calls could have been from someone holding something over her head. Maybe she's not as squeaky clean as we thought. What if Grace has been secretly in league with one of Liam's enemies? Could this all be part of a larger plot to drive Liam mad, alienate him from his loved ones, and bring him to his knees? Let's not forget Liam's long list of enemies. Could this be Bill's twisted revenge for something we don't know about? Or maybe Thomas is trying to eliminate his rival once and for all? Heck, even Sheila could have her hand in this mess. And if so, Grace could be the perfect puppet for their evil plan. Whether Grace is the puppet or the puppet master, we can't shake the feeling that something is off. If Liam ever wakes up to the possibility that he's been played, we might just see a shocking showdown in the hospital halls. Until then, keep your eyes on Grace. The doctor might not be as bold and beautiful as she seems. Steffi has faced danger all throughout her life on B&B. These days, Steffi is facing danger from Sheila and Luna on The Bold and the Beautiful. But long before the two women entered the picture, Steffi's life was always at risk. Here's a look at some of her previous experiences with danger. Steffi's brush with danger began when she was a toddler. During a family vacation, she was presumed dead after falling overboard on a boat. However, she was kidnapped by her father's ex-girlfriend, Morgan. Morgan was obsessed with having Ridge's child and stole Steffi to raise as her own daughter. Her plan worked perfectly until Taylor visited Morgan's home and discovered Steffi was alive. But before Taylor could alert anyone, Morgan knocked her out and held her captive. Ridge became suspicious of Morgan, and after getting proof of her crimes, rescued his wife and daughter. Steffi's twin sister Phoebe died in a car crash caused by Rick. Although Steffi blamed Rick for her sister's death, she eventually forgave him. The two began a romance, much to the disapproval of her family. Despite the Forresters' objection, Steffi continued seeing Rick. However, it turned out that Rick had an ulterior motive for his relationship with Steffi. Steffi managed to grab a tire iron and swung at Allie, who fell and hit her head on a rock. Steffi survived the scuffle, but sadly, Allie died from a head injury. The upcoming week's episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, from July 7th to July 11th, 2025, will get extremely dramatic and heated in Los Angeles. Spoilers reveal that Sheila Sharp will potentially end up getting injured while trying to safeguard Steffi Forrester from Luna Nozawa's bullets. Meanwhile, Taylor Hayes will do her part to try to help out and will end up calling the police to the beach house to make sure that Chief Baker arrests Luna and stops her from harming others. Over at the hospital, John Finn Finnegan will have a conversation with Lee Nozawa regarding Luna's antics all around town. Spoilers for the upcoming week's episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, from July 7th, 2025 to July 11th, 2025, reveal that Luna Nozawa will be successful in cornering Steffi Forrester and target her with a gun. Steffi managed to grab a tire iron and swung at Allie, who fell and hit her head on a rock. Steffi survived the scuffle, but sadly, Allie died from a head injury. The upcoming week's episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, from July 7th to July 11th, 2025, will get extremely dramatic and heated in Los Angeles. Spoilers reveal that Sheila Sharp will potentially end up getting injured while trying to safeguard Steffi Forrester from Luna Nozawa's bullets. Meanwhile, Taylor Hayes will do her part to try to help out and will end up calling the police to the beach house to make sure that Chief Baker arrests Luna and stops her from harming others. Over at the hospital, John Finn Finnegan will have a conversation with Lee Nozawa regarding Luna's antics all around town. Spoilers for the upcoming week's episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, from July 7th, 2025 to July 11th, 2025, reveal that Luna Nozawa will be successful in cornering Steffi Forrester and target her with a gun. Luna's grandmother, Sheila Sharp, will go over to the beach school to find her granddaughter armed and Steffi stuck in a dangerous, near-death situation. According to spoilers for the upcoming episodes of the show, Sheila will end up getting injured by a bullet in an attempt to help Steffi out. However, viewers will have to see the upcoming episodes to find out whether or not Sheila's injury is intentional on Luna's part. As per spoilers for the upcoming week's episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor Hayes will try her best to help out Sheila and Steffi. After giving Sheila information regarding Steffi's beach location, Taylor will send police officers there to try to help save the situation and arrest Luna. Spoilers reveal that Deputy Chief Bradley Baker and his backup officers will reach the situation, but they might end up being too late and arrive after Luna has already fired shots at Sheila. However, Chief Baker will capture her and throw her in a jail cell. In the upcoming episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, John Finn Finnegan will have a conversation with Lee Nozawa about Luna Nozawa at the hospital, and Lee will share an opinion with him that will shock him. Spoilers reveal that Lee will express that if Luna dies, it will end up being beneficial for everyone. Spoilers also suggest that Lee will suggest that Poppy Nozawa has been a messed-up mother and will blame her for Luna's issues. partially adding that Luna is right about her mother being the one to blame. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal there are 3 must-see moments for the week of July 7th, 2025. First off, there will be 3 gunshot victims, but only 2 survivors. Meanwhile, what the heck is going on with Grace Buckingham? Also, Bill Spencer is distraught over being banned from seeing Liam Spencer. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Let's start off with Luna Nozawa, who is pointing a gun at Steffi Forrester Finnegan. While Steffi is in fear for her life, an unexpected rescuer storms in. As fans saw at the end of Friday's episode, Sheila Carter-Sharp burst in at the last minute. Steffi looks horrified, but she doesn't realize that Sheila is going to save her life. In Monday's episode, there will be 1 shooting victim. As the week progresses, more people show up at the art school. Then, 2 more shooting victims are transported to the hospital. Bridget Forrester works feverishly in surgery to save 3 lives along with Lee Finnegan and Grace Buckingham. However, 1 person dies while in surgery. Could the death be Sheila, who is overdue for redemption? Sheila couldn't get forgiveness while she was alive, so maybe death is her only way forward. Of course, it's also possible that Liam ends up getting shot trying to save Steffi from Luna. There is also Miss Dillon, who is tied up in the closet. If Steffi goes down, nobody will realize the teacher is there. Hopefully, she won't get forgotten about during the chaos. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for next week reveal that Bill will want to see his son at the hospital. However, Bill is blocked from visiting Liam. It is stated that Bill will understand that everyone is furious with him, but won't get why he can't see his dying son. Fans will also get a bit more information into what's making Grace so nervous. It seems that someone keeps texting or calling her, someone she doesn't want to hear from. It also seems to be connected somehow to Liam's treatment. Is Grace in debt or being threatened? Could this brain tumor and risky treatment just be one big scam?